one day I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, sir.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin. I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha? Coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around, trying to build up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would never become a gambler had I not fallen in with evil companions, who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you just go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
And if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here's some pamphlet I think you should read. They'll give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
We're also having a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you do not think I am being forward, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself here sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place? You ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far, but there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours outside of New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's great.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at Thursday night's prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace under the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in this country, Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5 the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours, Thursday? I will personally guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I'll also guarantee they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 genuine sinners. If you don't like it, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Well, where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Miss Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I'm just relieved to know that it's me personally and not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy that might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've been legendary beauty, from his strong rural fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma of his eyes.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast eating Brooks Brothers tie.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got this guy all figured out, huh?
I have.
Including what he smokes?
All figured out.
And you'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants.
I shall wait until
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler thinks about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face. How I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can meet. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop by again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.